Hello everyone, I am back. And now is as good as a time as anything to explain a few things. First of all, this is the part of the game where things are gonna get a little more interesting for me. Since all the places up till now, Tower of the Gods was standing, everything has been pretty much a cakewalk. There haven't been any real situations where I've been in any deadly situations. So, yeah. That's gonna change real quick, I assure you. Because this game isn't hard, but I'm not so good at the Zelda series where I'm gonna be able to go through this entire game without even getting touched, so to speak. Tower of the Gods proved that real quickly. So, I'm probably gonna be showing some fail pretty quickly. Oops. Jeez, I've already forgot the buttons too. This is wonderful. This is also the part of the game where you're gonna see some questionable stupid fish. Some questionable parts of the game where I am going to explain. Two of which I really think they should have thought more about before they decided to do this. Because it doesn't make any sense. And yet you still see what I mean. And the King of Red Lions did mark these two things on my sea chart, which makes them a whole lot easier to find. I probably would have looked up on a FAQ if he had not have done that, because I don't feel like using my C chart. Well, using my full C chart anyway. The default one is fine. Because I don't have about 10 extra hours or anything to go through this entire sea. No thank you. That's a bit too annoying for my taste. Also, regarding the desync issues the last couple of my videos have had, I really do apologize for that. I honestly did not know what happened. And I assure you, oh crap. Oh, yeah. That's right. Remember those fire and ice arrows I got? I forgot I actually need those. Crap. And I do not know where they are at. Well, rats. Oh, this sucks. I don't know what to do. I think I will have to look this up on the FAQ. Or not the FAQ, but the map that's on GameFAQs, because it tells you where everything's at already. Which I prefer, since it saves me a whole lot of trouble. But since I don't already have it on me right now, I'm not going to pause this recording, because I know it will desync if I do. Trying to think of anything I could do in the meantime. Well, this sucks. There is something I could do, actually. Two things that I need to do. But I've been neglecting, and you're about to see why. It's not anything that couldn't wait a little longer, since I don't need to really do it yet, but since I don't have the C chart from GameFAQs on me, then I will just go ahead and do this instead. Since it's something I'd have to do anyway, given enough time. There's also something of a mandatory side quest of sorts that you have to do to complete the game. I'm not really prepared to do this quest, since it takes a lot of money, and I don't really have near enough on me. Yeah, I have 900 rupees, and that's not enough, trust me. However, I will say, getting the money you need for this isn't the hard part. No, the hard part is actually tracking down the maps for this quest. It requires a lot of to and fro, and it gets pretty tedious, but it's not anything that you can't deal with, though. I've certainly seen worse. Darn it. Get away from the rock face, thank you. Get out. I really hope these videos stop desyncing. Now, this is something to explain. Two girls got kidnapped from this village. One from a rich man and one was from a poor person. The rich guy actually spent all his fortune trying to locate his missing daughter. So by the time you rescue his daughter and she comes back, the rich guy ends up being poor, and the poor beggar person who was the one that kept trying to trail me before actually becomes rich for some reason. It's not really clear. Nah, figures. But anyway, that's not what I came here for, though. What I came here for... Let's see, is it over here? Yep. You actually have to go talk to this guy. Yeah, this weird dancer guy is actually pretty important to get something. Uh-huh. This sounds familiar. Well, we can try. Here we go. There we go. It probably takes a musical instrument with magic powers. Let me demonstrate. Now, you might remember the guy telling you that something suspicious happens at night. Since it's nighttime, I may as well try to demonstrate what he was talking about. And let me assure you, it's one of the more annoying side quests in the game, actually. Ooh, mailbox. Oh, it's from his sister. Yeah, I've already talked about that. Aww. Kind of. I don't really need the money. Well, I do, but honestly, with the amount I have, what little bit you're probably a good bit of scrounge around, probably isn't going to help all that much. But it's the thought that counts. Yeah, I thought so. Money seems to be pretty rare when it comes to jobs, since most people can only scrounge up 20 rubies from it. Which is odd, since I can go to any dungeon and usually get 10 times that amount. But that's just me. Okay. Okay. You might notice that he said his daughter was doing something suspicious. What you have to do is pretty much play stealth here. And follow her around. This can be a bit of a pain since she has a tendency to kind of screw you over. And trust me, do not assume that she can't see you sometimes, because her range tends to be a bit sporadic. See what I mean? I don't know if you can only do this once per night cycle. Probably so, and that means I'm probably gonna skip over this for now. But this is one side quest that I will do later on just to show it off. Nothing really comes from it except getting a piece of heart, but it's still pretty interesting. Wait, is it a piece of heart? Or is it a bottle? Actually, come to think of it, I think it's a bottle. And just for that same reason, I'm probably going to get it. But that'll be later on. Now, let's see. The other side quest here is a bit more complicated, and actually hard to find. Most people will gloss right over this because, well, it's not really obvious. And, well, most people... It's not really necessary till the end of the game, so most people don't even think to do it. Okay. And honestly, I don't really remember the exact location for this, so this may take me a few minutes. I honestly don't remember where this place is at. Yep, it's Tingle. He returned in this game as well. Though at least in this game, he actually serves a purpose other than just selling maps. Uh-huh. Don't really see why he actually wants to do this, because, well, the fairy folks themselves, which I'm assuming is the Kokiri, have pretty much been reduced to a bunch of leaf people, but whatever. This really doesn't surprise me, just by the looks of him in this game. No offense, but I don't think you want that, considering there's really nothing that exciting at the island. And oh yes, the Tingle Tuner. This, admittedly, is probably one of the least most important items in a casual run. But if you have the Game Boy Advance hook up to this, it's pretty interesting. Okay. This is actually what I needed. Yeah, I heard you the first time, buddy. This is actually what I thought I needed to do. You see that wood part over there? Don't go over there. That's a trap set by a bunch of evil mice. Early on, this is a decent place to get rubies, although... Oh my goodness, I did this on the first attempt, wow. Normally I fail once or twice, but this was easy. I got the Picto Box. This is essentially why he was put in jail. Because he stole the Picto Box. Now, just to show you what happens if you indeed do fall for this. Smack dab in the middle of the water. Okay, I'm pretty much done here for now, which is good since my time's virtually up. So that worked out perfectly. And now I'm set to continue the game. And with that, I'm off.